Today is a very fun project that I've been wanting to do for a while now. With the permission of TheMetalHiro on Instagram, I decided to create their watermelon boxer as a doll. I am so excited for this project. I was excited to see this creation from this artist, but sadly I missed their Draw This in Your Style challenge a while back. But I didn't want to miss out on the fun of creating this doll now that I have more supplies. Before the project even started, I already had some problems. When I was unboxing a tray doll with Mel Ebbing, I noticed that there was more pieces in there than there should have been. When I opened it, a broken doll courtesy of USPS was revealed. A perfectly good doll ruined from trashy USPS. Luckily, Mel Ebbing was kind enough to ship me a replacement body. Bless her. Sadly, the neck peg was broken. So to fix it, I first cleaned out the head from the first body and re-soaked it in hot water and pushed the broken neck peg through the head. The neck peg wasn't damaged, luckily, so I removed the remaining pieces from the inside of the neck of the replacement body and cut apart the other broken neck to release the neck peg unbroken. Now I cut the neck peg just enough to fit it into the replacement body neck, and there it is, a perfect body. Now onto sanding. I used 100 grit sandpaper to start my initial sanding after I used my X-Acto knife to scrape some seam lines off. I didn't record this sanding process. I give it a wash before sketching out her boxing outfit. I've sketched out her boxing outfit and start with mixing Liquitex Matte Medium with dark green paint and filling in the bigger lines on her torso and socks. At first, I wanted the lines to be super clean based off of the first Draw This in Your Own challenge picture, but then I realized because it's based off of a watermelon, it would be better to just let loose and let my hand shake. And it'll show more whenever I add the lighter color. As I let this dry, I do the same to her helmet that I've already created ahead of time. I go back a couple times to build up the dark green layer before mixing in white and yellow to make a light green, filling in the other gaps. Honestly, painting her boxing outfit was kind of relaxing, and it took me a really long time. I started at 3 and ended around like 7, which I was really surprised about. I used the blow dryer in between my layers, but even so, it still took me a long time, but I'm still happy with the ending result. After all the green layers have dried, I move to color in the top half of her outfit red. During this time, I also mix the medium in with some red paint to color her shoes and gloves that I also created ahead of time. I will have spare hands for this project, so I also paint the little gloves she has whenever she's not wearing her boxing gloves. I'm going ahead and blushing the body after I outline her boxing suit with dark green pencil and dark red pencil for her top. I then add the little watermelon seeds to her red top. After my blushing and shading of the body, I go ahead and use a white ribbon and attach it to her arms to replicate her band-aids. I use hot glue to attach them. I begin the usual face up with blushing and sketching out the eye shape. On her face, I noticed that her freckles look like little watermelon seeds. She also has some bruises and scratches from her fighting on her body. This is great for me because the little burn mark from USPS, mistake, can be turned into a dirty bruise. Hopefully. I fill in the eye shape with a lighter blue pastel and use a dark pencil to continue to fill it in. I go ahead and take an unused band-aid to use for her band-aid on her nose. I first trace out the shape and then cut it out and place it on the nose. If it falls, I'll glue it on. After about 4 layers, The face up is done. I now start on gluing the hair wefts that I already previously made to the head. After everything is glued, I put on the helmet to test to see where I'm going to cut the hair, and then I'll style it afterwards. And she's finished! This was a really fun project to work on, and I'm really grateful that the Metal Hero said I could go ahead and create this little girly into a doll. Thanks for watching!